the channel. I'm Gary, thanks for joining me today. Now, I was driving along in the car the other day thinking, what should I do next on the channel? I've done a lot of Smiths and will continue to do Smiths and songs in that genre really, and I was thinking, what should I do next? And then this came on, not the actual vinyl. I can't play vinyl in my car, but it came on my playlist in the car, The Long Riders, Looking for Lewis and Clark. Now, this song came to my attention in the late 80s, I think that's when it was released, late 80s, and it was played a lot in Manchester, clubs, Hacienda, the Venue, the Ritz, indie nights, student nights, that kind of thing. And I don't know whether it was played, whether it was just a Manchester thing. I'd be interested to know actually whether it got played around the UK, but it's an American alternative kind of underground country song really, but a really great song. And it's got a great harp, mouth organ solo, which it's just fantastic. I can't recreate that on the guitar. I wish I could, but I can't. But we're going to look at the guitar part, which is really simple. It's a bit of a rocker. It's a little bit like R.E.M, maybe, I don't know. I've not heard an awful lot more by the band, but I've always loved this song. So, we'll break it down as always, get into it. Should be a nice quick lesson. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy this lesson. You might be a new viewer watching this, and I really hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Anyway, let's get into this one. We'll break it down. Okay, there we go. We're in up close now. So this one's standard tuning. I've got some gain through the amp, a little bit of crunch, a bit of reverb through the amp, and a tiny bit of chorus, and some compression, and that's it. I can still hear the individual strings. It's not a mushy sound, but it's just got a little bit of gain. I'll just roll it back slightly for while we're talking through it. So the song starts with a lone guitar. I'll play through it, a little riff around an A chord. It sounds like this, and then we'll break it down. So there's just 4 bars of that, and it's just an A power chord strumming down from the A string. And then I'm sort of pulling off. So I'm just strumming there, A, D and G strings really, which sounds a bit discordant when you play it slowly, but with the chord. Then with my pinky on G4, that note, I'm just going to take that on and off. You've got to keep it chugging along just with that A string. Playing that G4 there, I'm playing the chord behind it from the A string. So I'm just raking up from the A string, really just up to the G4. And there's 4 bars of that, and then the vocals come in, and that's the riff throughout the verse. Alright, so the vocals come in with the verse, that riff's going on, so we've got, I thought I saw some diplomat walking. Then we go to a G, E minor, and then back to the A. So it's a G power chord holding down the first 2 strings, 3rd fret, and then a really nice rich E minor from that 6th string there. I thought I saw some diplomat walking, secret plans in the park. But I saw my president walking in Harlem late after dark. Okay, so that's it for the verse. You've just got those G, E minor. In a world I've loved where they burn like Nero, you're writing a check and you're dead at 0. Alright, and that's it for the verse. lost this one. We get to the chorus and we've got C and D chords. In a world of love, where they burn like Nero. And then to an F, you write a check and then you add a 0. So F to G. In a world of love, where they burn like Nero. You write a check, then you add 0. Alright, so just 4 chords there, C to D, and then F to G. In a world of love where they burn like Nero, you write a check, then you add 0. And then we're back into looking for Lewis and Clark, which is just our G, E minor, then into the next verse. Second verse, and then we get a chorus, and that time round the chorus repeats this kind of 2 measures of it. Looking for Lewis and Clark. Looking for Lewis and Clark. He was looking for Lewis and Clark. And then the harp solo comes in there around the riff, just going on in the background. And if you're a harp player, I believe it's a D harmonica. As always, refer to the record for the roadmap of where these parts come in, but it's quite a simple song this, we're nearly through it now. After the last verse we have another chorus, and then we come into a kind of, I don't know, like a bridge part bit where we settle on a B minor. I said Louie, 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 up to a D, Louie, Louie. I said Louie, 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 Louie. So I'm playing that as a bar chord there. You can play it like that. After that we get a guitar solo. I'm not going to break it down in detail, it's not really a structured solo, but I'll show you a few snippets. It's more just noodling around at the end in sort of using A notes up at the 12th fret. Alright, so this solo, it's just as the track fades out. As I say, it's not a really structured solo. I'm not going to go into it, I've not spent time looking at it because it's not really a big part of the song, it's just part of the fade out really. But we slide up from G12 to 13 up to that A note, and then from E12 back to the G14, and he just keeps hanging on there, that note there, and then we go to B13, hangs on that for a bit, back to G14, another little part that comes in is something like, so that's just G14 to D14 to G12, D14, G11, and then D12 to 14. But as I say, you can just play around with these, just really hanging around those notes there while the riff. We with the second guitar is going on until it fades out. And those are all the parts to Looking for Lewis and Clark by the Long Riders. Absolutely great track. So that's Looking for Lewis and Clark, a great piece of Americana, sort of country, alternative country. Amazing song. I might look at more stuff by the Long Riders. Let me know what you think about it. In the meantime, enjoy guitar playing, guys, and I'll see you really soon.